Yo, what's up? It's been so long. It's been a week and a half, maybe something like that. And I'm really sorry I haven't been able to post lately. I've been really busy because it's my last week of school and etc. 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 And yeah, I need some time. But so today we have some PO and that simulator thing, and this is a stall between rain and the sand. I'm using rain, he's using sand, and it was a really long match. It was like 63 turns long, but the guy was really good, so it was a fun game. So predicting him to lead off a T-Tar, I'm going to lead off my Gliscor. Now predicting a switch, I'm going to set up a substitute, and he goes into his Latios. I do have the Ice Fang, so I'm just gonna go for it as he breaks my sub with Surf, and I does a pretty decent chunk, and I do get the freeze, which is pretty unfortunate, but well, whatever. I'm sorry, I can't do anything more than apologize. So I'm gonna set up another sub just to be behind the sub once I take out this Latios because it is frozen, so he's obviously not going to switch it out. So I'm gonna finish him off with an Ice Fang. Well, actually the Sandstorm will, but whatever. Same thing. Now he's gonna bring in his Ferrothorn, which was literally the pain of my existence. This thing was so annoying because I don't have any fire type moves because it is a sand team, a rain team. So why would you have fire? That'd be kind of silly. And I don't have fighting either. So that's, well, I do have fighting in the form of Scissor, but well, whatever. You'll see what happens later. So he's, I'm just doing some damage on him, and he doesn't seem to be able to hit my sub. So I'm gonna send in Scissor now. As he goes with the Gyro Ball, that obviously won't do too much. So I'm just gonna go for the superpower, and but he has a Skarmory, so this is that core. It was really annoying me because I had nothing that could, take those two out. So I have to switch out, going to my Rachi because I do have the Thunder. And at this point, I kind of forgot that the rain was not up, so I'm gonna go for the thunder, and I'm gonna miss. Obviously, it was a resisted hit, but well, it would have been nice to get that thing paralyzed. But either way, now I'm gonna switch into my Politoed, get up the rain, and as he leech sees me, that doesn't bother me at all because uh, I'm gonna switch back out into Tentacruel anyways, as he goes for the Power Whip, and that is doing way too much. So I'm just gonna set up one layer of Toxic Spikes and get the hell out of here, which is what I do right now. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of there. So he's gonna hit me with another Power Whip that won't take me out, and I'm at 24% of my HP now. So I'm gonna have to bring in my own Ferrothorn. He's gonna hit me with that Power Whip. Obviously, he's doing more damage to himself than he is to me. So I'm going to take this opportunity to set up one layer of spikes as he switches out into his own Scissor. So basically we have Scissor, Ferrothorn, and that kind of things in common. So that's kind of cool, I guess. But either way, I'm going to switch out into my Gliscor as I go for the Protect, and he sets up a Sword Dance, which is like, wow, shit, I'm screwed. But I know that Bullet Punch won't be able to take me out, so I'm going to hit that with an Earthquake, and that will do a decent chunk to this guy. And at this point, I had to fodder out something, either being it my Gliscor or my Ferrothorn. And from judging from what he has left, obviously, Ferrothorn would be the least important. So I'm gonna leave this thing in to take hits from Scissor. I'm gonna protect right here. I'm not really sure why. I know I just wasting some turns getting some more lefties. Hopefully I could take a hit. And he does go for the bug bite, and that will obviously almost finish him out, but he will die as well to the sandstorm. But my Ferrothorn is at really, really low HP, which means that anything can take me out, and I'm just gonna leave it in to die to a Brave Bird. So that Ferrothorn is dead. And I am going to now bring in my Rachi because now the rain is up, so I am going to go for the Thunder. And the Ferrothorn, no, actually I predict the switch, and I'm going for the rocks. So basically I have one of each on his side of the field. Another layer of Toxic Spikes would really be helpful, but, we'll look into that later. But either way, I'm going to switch into Gliscor, he's going to switch into Skarmory, and you will see a lot, but I mean a lot, of Gliscor versus Skarmory right here, because Obviously, my greatest counter to his Skarmory is my Gliscor, and his greatest counter to my uh, Gliscor is Skarmory. So basically, I can stall him out if I want to because I have a lot of subs to do and a lot of protects and ice fangs and etc. But he obviously has a limited amount of roost, so he will reach a point where he can't roost no more. But I'm gonna bring in Tentacruel now because I see the opening. I'm hoping that after the protect and after the all that etc. and stuff, I can take a Brave Bird and set up my second layer of Toxic Spikes, but I'm probably thinking I won't be able to. So I'm going to go into my Rachi, take that hit, and then now I am going to go for the Thunder. I'm not wanting to over predict or anything, or did I? Nope, I go for the Iron Head. I'm sorry. I just had this battle and I don't remember anything because it was so long. But either way, I'm going to go for the Iron Head. Now I'm going to set up a Wish as he Leech Seeds me, so I can't stay in because, well, Leech Seed will be recovering too much damage for him. So I'm going to go back into my Scissor. I really wanted to go into Tentacruel to get the Wish, but I was fearing he would attack, so I did not. So I'm going to go into my Scissor. Now I'm going to go for the Superpower and do a decent chunk to this guy. But I really, really wish at this point I had my Swords Dance Scissor, but, well, whatever. Either way, I'm going to go for another Superpower, which he's going to roost up, so that kind of sucks, because I am at half and half defense and half attack, which sucks. So I'm going to send my Rachi now. I'm going to go, now I believe here I do go straight for the Thunder. And he is going to go back into. God damn it! No! I'm going to switch onto Scissor, predicting his Ferrothorn to come in. Wow, I am really confused. I am sorry, but either way, uh, I'm gonna go for the Pursuit, predicting his switch, which obviously won't do much at all. But well, you know, just to get some damage because he's switching out between these two guys, and that's annoying the shit out of me right now. So I'm gonna switch out, going to my Politoed because my Politoed is the only thing that can take this thing out. And here I am going to go for the Scald, I believe, just to get some damage. Or the no, I go for the Ice Beam, and I do get some damage on the Ferrothorn, which didn't really matter much at all because if I had gotten the freeze, would have been great, but nope. And then he's gonna hit me with the power up, gonna miss, and I'm gonna hit that with an Earthquake. Does a decent chunk. It's a solid 2-hit KO, and I don't believe he's going to leave it and die, so he's going to switch out back into his Skarmory as I go for an Earthquake again, and obviously that won't hit Skarmory because it is a flying type. So now I'm going to switch out, go into my Rachi, because that Ferrothorn is a pretty low HP, so I know that it won't be able to take too many hits. So he's going to stay in, no, he's going to switch out, go into his T-Tar to get that sand going, and I'm gonna go for the Wish, and I'm going to switch out into my Gliscor now because I need something to counter it. And now he has rocks and 3 layers of spikes, so basically his team also revolves around setting up hazards. So he's gonna switch out, going to his Skarmory again, and I'm gonna set up a sub because Skarmory versus Gliscor once more because that's stall for you guys. Woohoo! So, I'm gonna, just keep on hitting that with Ice Fangs until he breaks my sub so I can switch out because you should never, switch out with a sub. And I get a freeze, and, I should have taken advantage of that. And, but I go for another Ice Fang here because I'm stupidly retarded. I really should have switched out to my Rachi here. Because when I do switch out into my Rachi, he gets, thawed out, so that's pretty damn unfortunate. Because if I got one turn earlier, he would have forced to switch out, so, whatever. So he's going to bring in T-Tar now, as I go for the Thunder. I do hit it, which is kind of cool, but it really didn't matter because I do have the Iron Head, and that is super effective, and at 19% that will be able to take it out, so basically I just won the Weather War, which is what I really wanted. But now he's going to swing in his Terrakion, and I really wanted to scout what it wanted to do. It goes for the earthquake, and I do not see life orb or anything like that. So uh, I'm assuming that this is Choice Bandit or just Scarfed, I don't really know. But I'm going to switch out, going to my Gliscor, going to set up a sub, and once more you see Gliscor versus Skarmory. Yay! But, it's the battle's almost over, so whatever. He's going to keep on hitting me with stuff as I behind the sub safely. Now I'm going to go for the Ice Fang and blah 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 blah. Now he's gonna go for the Steel Wing and etc etc etc. And I'm gonna go for the Ice Fang and he's going to, I believe he breaks my sub this turn. Yes, he does. So now I'm gonna switch out, go into my Politoed. Nope, Tentacruel, because I thought I could live the entry hazards, but unfortunately I do not, so I die. And yeah, I'm gonna switch now into my Politoed, and I am going to go for the Scald, rain boosted, and I do get a critical hit, which is like, wow, yes, 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 but I doubt it matter anyway because Scald is rain boosted, and I am max HP, max special attack, just to get some damage off on things. But either way, his Ferrothorn is going to come in. That is going to die to them entry hazards and another Scald. And the Histerakian is going to come in and going to hit me with a close combat, but I do have my Gliscor and my Scissor left, both that could take close combats and finish him off. So I'm going to send the Scissor, go for that Bullet Punch, and that will be good game. So that was a really, really, really good game. It was really fun. I love playing PO, and I really wish that the people on Wi-Fi were as good as the people in PO, because that would be way more fun. But I am going to stop this right now because I believe this video is long enough as it is. So hopefully I will bring you guys a Wi-Fi battle soon. Please don't get mad. But yeah, that's going to be GG. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.